Oh, now I can talk to you. Now that I have my coffee, we can get this day started. And don't judge my coffee. I will drink any coffee. Straight black, mostly milk, flavored, not flavored. I just love coffee. But now that I have it, let's get this day started. Been talking to a lot of you on YouTube, and it's so great to hear from you guys. But subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Ding ding! What is up, everybody? So, my first pickup of the day was a 10-yard that we had at a roofing job for somebody. And I took that to the dump and dumped it. And then I had to go reset that at a house that had the tiniest driveway I think I've ever set a dumpster in. Being alone, it took a little bit more time than normal because I literally had to roll it off about 4 or 6 inches, get out, check, make sure I'm not too close to the garage, get back in the truck, pull it forward a little bit, let it roll off that 4 to 6 inches again, get back out, check it. But honestly, it went smooth. So sometimes you just have to take that extra bit of time to make sure that you're doing it right so you don't jack up your own stuff or the homeowners. Their driveway also was not even whatsoever. So thanks to Mr. Life Apprentice, I asked him / made him put some flatter boards, almost like we have some plywood, but also flatter boards in the back of the truck. They're about the width of the wheel, and we put them in there originally for if someone wanted it in grass, just because you don't know what the weather's going to do while they have that dumpster. But that wood actually came in handy today with this super uneven small driveway, because then I could also gauge how far forward I could pull it, and then I could get out and winch it off a little bit more. So the boards really helped in that situation. I then went and did a dump and return for a gentleman that we've worked with multiple times. He is a guy that likes to buy fixer-upper houses, and this is actually his 3rd dumpster within the last couple weeks with us. But I want to touch base on something where that 10-yard for the roofing job and the 20-yard for him have something in common. And you guys out there are all asking, like, what do I need? What size do I need to start a business? Well, here's the thing. It's not about the size. It's not. Because that 10-yard full of shingles, now mind you, it was full, was only 400 pounds less than the 20-yard that was full of everything you can imagine from this guy redoing this house. So we're talking a big difference in dumpster size, but it was only like $25 difference in dump price. So when you guys are thinking about buying your dumpsters or starting your business, don't go big because you think it's going to make you more money. That's not the case. You can have a 10-yard dumpster and you think about the fees at the dump, and you're still looking at paying the same amount of fees just by having a 10-yard as you are having a 20-yard or a 15-yard. Now mind you, like I said, that 10-yard, it was full of shingles and shakes. So it was heavy. But then that 20-yard, that also had partial shingles in it because they tore down the garage at this location of the house that they're redoing. But then it also had 2 couches in it. It had doors, it had windows, it had everything from them tearing this house apart. So keep in mind when you are buying your dumpsters, it does not matter about the size. Just like many other things in life. Oh God, sometimes I kill myself. But seriously, you have to think about weight. So just keep that in mind. Now I went and picked up another 20-yard dumpster and I'm heading to the dump. The phone's been pretty quiet today. I've only had 1 phone call, and that's for a pickup tomorrow, which should be interesting, and I will definitely film that as well. Oh, pause 1 minute. Let's talk about Mr. Life's Apprentice title on his last video on hauling, I don't know, I don't remember even what it said. Something about dead bodies or corpses or something. So during that video, we were talking about how someone wanted to rent to get rid of deer bones. And in Wisconsin, we're not talking about like 1 or 2 deer, we're talking about thousands of deer bones. I talked to the lady at the dump today while I was there, and she said, yeah, absolutely, we take deer bones. I was really hoping she would say, no, absolutely not. So, I'm going to call this guy back, and it might look like we're picking up his deer bones. Stay tuned. Let's talk about something else. I have not had any questions about this, but I just thought of this because of my current situation. Does the dump smell? Oh, yes. It absolutely stinks. There is not anything pleasant about the smell at the dump. However, there are certain days where the smell of the dump stays in the truck with you for quite some time. And I know it ain't me. I mean, I stink sometimes, but this is not me. And the only reason I know that for a fact is because when I just dumped that last 20 yard, I could smell it the minute I got out of the truck, and it almost smelled like hot asphalt or hot blacktop or tar, something. And I definitely walked over it, and I definitely drove over it, because you know, you don't see what's on the dump floor until you're in the dump. And the smell is just overpowering right now. So I should probably look at them tires when I get back. Make sure I didn't cause any damage with whatever the heck that was on the floor. But air fresheners, not a bad idea. And I promise I didn't eat any egg rolls today. So it ain't me. And I don't smell like asphalt or tar or whatever. But the dump smell is definitely in this truck. Oy vey. I don't know. I guess I'd rather smell that than sometimes when it's raining and the dump gets really wet and slimy and gross. It stays on your shoes, and then the whole truck smells like swamp garbage water for the rest of the day. Isn't that appealing? Doesn't that make you want to start work? Whatever. Comes with the territory. That swampy garbage water pays my bills. So, keep that in mind. Air fresheners in your truck. That's a wrap for today. It's kind of hard to show you more dumpsters because we're sold out. However, next week should be busy with pickups. But, on a more serious note, from Mr. Life's Apprentice and the Dumpster Divas, we want to thank the veterans of the United States of America. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service. Thank you for everything that you've done. We appreciate you. We back you. I can't say it enough. Special shout out to my brother-in-law Chris, who retired from the Coast Guard a few years ago. I won't say how many, but he's old. And my 2 grandfathers who have since passed. But what they did, folks, we have nothing to complain about. So, happy Veterans Day. Stay safe. You like these videos, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, that notification bell, ding ding, and we'll catch you on the flip side.